And welcome. It's been a while. Back to Fablehaven Total War, Three Kingdoms of the Furious Wilds, with King Mulu, the one true king of the Nanman people. We reached this status. Not that one. Well, we did reach that one. But we have earned the fealty of all of the factions because of a bug. So, even though we have all their fealties, and we aren't supposed to, we are still here to take control of all of the Nanman territories. It's been a hot minute, so hopefully I remember how to play this video game, but I'll just reiterate that the goal of this series is to control all of the Nanman territory, and we might just call it there. But if we can, I would like to fill up this bar, which involves controlling all 21 Nanman Lounge counties, and to control 50 counties overall, and maintain that for 20 turns. I'd like to do that, but that might not be possible. Who knows? I don't know. But we'll find out together. With Wu Tugu's subjugation, he has joined us. We are on the precipice of disaster, however, because we have the Ritual of the Ox, Shijir. I want to befriend you. Don't take my territory. The Ritual of the Ox is providing us with some insane benefits to construction cost and time. Yuan Shao is vassalized. I'm shocked. Let's see. The Ritual of the Ox is providing some significant construction benefits. However, it is also plummeting our satisfaction and public order. So once this ends in 2 turns, we're going to go ahead and switch back to the Ritual of the Elephant to make everyone happy. We are researching the civilized, quote-unquote, society to just help with that overall, and hopefully we can get that. That's the plan. We'll finish off this territory here. It's the close victory. I think I'm just going to delegate it, though. We'll just call it a day. No need to fight that. We have plenty of replenishment. Look, they almost killed everyone.
This place is ours now.
We also... Oh, we're low on food. Uh-oh. We also have access to all of the recruitment. So, how do we want to do this? I don't know. I really don't. It is worth noting that because we are profoundly respected, our elephants and our tigers are very, very cheap. Very cheap to sustain. So, it's probably worth investing in a few of them. Replacing this guy with that might not be a bad idea. Might not. Okay. I would also like to solidify Wugol axe throwers. Axe throwers are pretty nifty. They only have 2 ammunition, is that what that's telling me? I like the fact that they throw their stuff while moving. That's pretty cool. I think we are going to replace our spearmen with heavy spear infantry. The Nanman do not have too much heavy infantry, but, you know, that's some of it. And I think we'll just leave the rest of it as is. Mulu's army is not strong because of its infantry. Mulu's army is strong because of... If I push this, I have enough food. Perfect. Because of its elephants. Oh, I need to destroy this. Hold on, that fixes everything. That was bizarre. I'm not quite sure what to put here, but it's probably going to be reflection. We do also have a lot of food stuff, so this is from fishing, though. Food from fishing. Not particularly helpful here. Increased food production is helpful. We can also just get sites of worship, which are just good. You know? Public order is kind of an issue whenever we're not within the Ritual of the Elephant, which provides public order and satisfaction. So I'm all for improving that. We'll upgrade this. I'm going to take this army and smash this real fast. Even though we were mustering. We are still within our own territory, so I can chase this down. This is a close victory somehow, but we'll delegate it anyway. Peace with Jianle is probably not happening. Remember, Jianle was once upon a time ruled by Dong Tuna, and we cut off his hands. Yep, we did that. This gives me terrible... Ooh. I think I'm just going to execute all of them.
They have nothing to contribute to China.
Nothing to contribute. Nothing at all. It is worth keeping in mind that as we execute our opponents, we upset the other Nanman, who we are trying to, you know, pull into our faction, but we appease the Han, who we actually have quite the significant treaty penalties with now. Because of, yeah. Because of our fealties that we have. Who wants this? You. How bad do you want this? This is probably not worth it. So we're probably just going to be keeping an eye out. We have our deal with Shizhi. I would like to peace out with... We have a non-aggression pact with Liu Biao, which means we technically have a non-aggression pact with Lady Wu, even though we don't technically have one. I don't expect Lady Wu to remain a vassal of Liu Biao forever. But... here we are. I want to save, if I can, our ancillaries for, like, trade deals. But, you know, if we think we can get a lot of money out of this, like maybe 1,000. Oh, this has to be bugged. I'm asking for half of her income, and she's just like, sure, whatever. Well, I've never been one to say no. This is nuts. By the way, there have been some significant bugs with the Nanman. So, we're just gonna ride this high until we can ride it no more. There is the 1.6.1 is in beta testing, which aims to fix a number of bugs and rebalance a few things. This looks more like it's feasible. Yep. So that's something worth pointing out. I will not be doing the beta build. We are still on the live build. So, you know, take that as you will. You have 50 grand. Can I bug this? Nope. Nope. No can do. Alright. Well, it was worth checking, I think. I don't need military access to Liu Biao. I just need him to not be mad at me. It is also worth mentioning that Ma Tong has gone to war with this dude, Liu Yan. We debated turning on Liu Yan, but in the end, we made a trade agreement with him for 700 gold. We could still kill him, but at this point, I think we do want to keep our trustworthiness as high as humanly possible. Our court is yelling at me. We do have a position for Cave Lords. I don't think we have good Cave Lords at the moment. We could recruit a few people, but I don't really want to. You know? That doesn't seem like... Oh, he's from Mutugu. Him having Modest is probably really good. Creative. Beautiful. I worry about recruiting people. Maybe I shouldn't. We do need a Cave Lord, but I would like a Cave Lord that, you know, did stuff. Like Li Huwen, our trustworthy steward, is the best, hands down. But it is worth mentioning that reduced construction cost and public order is a big deal for Mulu to be more effective during rituals that are conflicting. So I'm going to take this opportunity to upgrade the city because we still have Ox for 2 more turns. So if we can upgrade cities, we should. We have basically every city upgrading, which is going to put quite the strain on our food resource. But I think that Hi, King Wutugu. I think Wutugu is going to be our third army that we raise. We don't have any enemies over here, do we? I don't think so. And maybe we should consider doing that soon. I don't think his army is that impressive, but I don't think it's terrible. We'll see. We will see. Luogo Nori is now a butcher. Excellent. We cut off a few people's heads. I'm shocked. Whatever happened to Lady Zhurong? Anyone know? You would like the eavesdropper and you're willing to pay 65 gold for it. That's not going to do, man. I hope that Shizhe... This land is harder for the Han to move through. This little symbol means that, I think. It's one of these symbols. This one, yeah. So, Tao Qin is in peace with Hanfu? Okay. Isn't Hanfu really far north? So... I guess I might as well establish this. We have one more turn of Ritual of the Ox, and then we're going to be popping up to Ritual of the Elephant. It's worth noting that with all the bonuses from Ritual of the Elephant, we can very easily increase taxes to increase food production. So I'm really not that afraid of increasing everything. But we'll see. Is there anything here we want to upgrade as far as armies are concerned?
It's time to reflect on events.
Time to reflect on events. We could consider throwing in some animals here. I'm not against that. These are the baseline Nanman warriors, so I think we will. Well, I could use some more gold. Do we want to borrow from someone, or do we want to cancel something? Or both? I'm going to need some gold next turn as well. Let's see if Lady Wu wants to make another deal. I bugged her out already. Let's see if we can bug her again. She is sitting on... Oh, not much. Okay. Well, she's sitting on enough. What is going on with this? I don't know if there's something I want to trade for that, though. You know? Because these ancillaries are worth a lot. Is this worth it? Probably not. Alright, let's see. Shizhe is usually pretty rich. Hello, Shizhe. Yeah, he's sitting on 11k. What about you? Can I get some out of you? I'd like to make these changes this turn. If I can. It's probably actually really good for me at the moment, so I probably shouldn't. We currently do have a per turn deal going with him, so, you know. 1345. Ooh. 70. Perfect. Thank you. I don't like handing out ancillaries for deals that aren't, you know, relatively large, but 'tis what it is. No? We do also need to keep in mind that it will take quite a bit of money to summon King Wutugu if we were to be attacked from anywhere. I don't foresee that at the moment, but it could happen. It could happen. I don't think we really need to put anyone into the tribal council just yet. Kind of want to keep those spaces open, if at all possible. I also want to eventually demote Wutugu out of Seer, because I don't think... Nope. I don't think he is a very good Seer. But, you know, eventually in a perfect world, I can transition him into Advisor, but I need to get to the next rank for that. Which involves a lot of conquest. The real question is, where does our second army go? That is a question. We are going to go to Elephant. This will provide 25 satisfaction to everyone, so everyone will be happy. And it will provide plus 15 public order, which will... Wow. Okay. That will help out the public order everywhere else, and we can increase our taxes if we need to, because of that public order benefit. Matong has vassalized the Han Empire, which means he has acquired the Child Emperor. Good job, Matong. Yeah. It's interesting. Unexpected, but interesting. Alright, we have established this. Your maximum construction limit in this commandery. Huh. Is that because this is going on? Oh, I found her. Where did you even come from? Are you going to Ba? I hope not. I don't know where you're going. I don't think you know where you're going either. Well, about needing King Wutugu. We could have Yu Wu Liang try to respond to this and go north. But it's quite the journey. We could just have her come south and start taking everything again. Which is probably what I'm going to do. B. Aggressive. This will also give us the spice, which will allow us to begin building the spice trade. It will also open up trade with Yingxia. Don't I have this? Oh no, because he only has one trade. Well, it will open up the borders with Yingxia and Shizir, in case we want to do that. I am a little concerned about what she's doing. But, you know, I'm not quite sure what I can do with that. We have, borrowed King Wutugu's weapon. So I guess I can give him this. I'm not sure if him having this helps at all. He stole this from someone. He stole this from King Shamoke. So, good job, I guess. We don't have another elephant. I could borrow an elephant. It's a thing I can do. I guess I can give you this as well. So we'll be spawning King Wutugu, I think, next turn. I think that's an important distinction we need to make. We'll take the elephant from Nuobachuju. No offense, bro. I just, you know, gonna give it to Wutugu to lead his army. Because that makes sense to me. We are still in our own territory with Yu Wu Liang. So we'll head down this way. I guess we'll just circle around, you know. Which just open up to attack from the center. We'll see what Zhurong does. We do have enough funds to spawn Wutugu, which should be enough of a defense for anything Zhurong does. You know, when he's inside of a garrison. Menghuo wants peace. Interesting. I don't think I should take this. This could buy me time. Do I do this? No, right? We don't do peace. Peace isn't a thing. Interesting. What was he gonna do? Oh, she's coming for Furling. I don't know if I can defend this. The Alliance of Hanfu has declared war on Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu has declared himself emperor, so that's worth pointing out. Li Bao is a contemptuous individual. Good. Not. Zhurong is injured. Spawning Wutugu here is probably not a good idea. I mean, right here. Which one is this? This is the city. This is going to be risky. Because it does take a few turns to muster.
My weapon is prepared. I must eat.
But at least he's full health. Here's an elephant. We'll see if this is enough. I don't think it will. Oh, they're full health. Some of them are, anyway. The mercenaries are. Oh, mercenaries are special, I guess. Let's see. I guess we'll just give him have an elephant over these. There. Alright, we'll see if that's enough. We have this coming. We'll just go this way, I guess. We'll probably lose this, but, let's go at the garrison. Actually, I might be able to force march into this. Am I close enough?
Hear the cry of the beast.
I don't know why I can't see. I might be close enough for reinforcement. Otherwise, I can just force march this because I'm pretty full. Alright. We'll force march into this. Let's see. We could recruit this Ayu Bolja. I don't think spying is a thing for the Nanman, so I'm really not that afraid of that. But at the same time, she's coming from Wutugu. Actually, hold on. Enables mighty knockback. She's a legendary character without any legendary stats. Okay.
The tribe must rule.
It must, and it will. Alright, hopefully this is enough of an army to deter Lady Zhurong. We'll see. Here, have a pig. Have a pig.
With wisdom.
Oh, you can reach this. Nice. Good job, you Wu Liang. This is spice. Spice synergizes pretty well with what we're doing. So, we'll take this. It'd be nice if we could hold on to it.
Planning ensured victory.
As much as I enjoy being the spice master, I think Shizir... Maybe not. I thought Shizir was holding on to some spice, but I guess not. So we have this one. There's one here. Here. We might be able to become masters of the spice trade yet. That would be nice. We have some below public order, but it's coming back because of our ritual choices. The court is still yelling at me, but I'm still undecided on what to do. Coming to the tribal council doesn't do anything, does it? Trade influence is pretty good. This is also probably really good. Do you just do that? Okay, they just do that. I don't think anyone's really mad at me. Can't say Young Paeon is particularly pleased. Are you inside of an army, Young Paeon? No. Okay. It would make sense to spawn her with her husband, right? Which is King Wotogo. I'm probably gonna have to fight this if Zhurong decides to press on. Which she might. Wotogo should be pretty strong, but you never know. You never know. Yep, here she comes. Close defeat. Our elephants are full health. Oh, Megalil. Also, Zhurong is at half health, so Wutugu should be able to beat her pretty soundly. We are also, of course, inside of a settlement, so we have some level of defense. King Dorsi is not the best fighter in the world. We've seen that firsthand. So hopefully this goes pretty well. These fire barriers are pretty cool looking, but that's about it. I've broken many of them. Upon the back of the endless tide. Alright. So we have a few choices to make. Oh, she didn't keep her... Interesting. Are the fire people over here? What's going on? Alright. So we want the elephants over here then. I think Wutugu should be on the other side, even though there are lots of spears over there. I will have Wutugu over here to break the spears. Our lady friend, Ayu Bozya, can come over here to challenge King Duosi and his not spear infantry. We're gonna need some help, though. We could, if they come through here, we could let them get shot a bunch and then pull back here, but we'll hold that for, like, last line of defense sort of thing. We do have some really weak spears. I guess they'll go here. Something needs to hold it, right? We have a lot of defense here, I think. I feel like. We might need some more on the other side. Let's bring our spears over.
Show yourselves.
I'm fairly confident in our survival chances here, but we still want to make sure that we're very fortified.
Summon warriors. Prepare.
All right, let's go. So we're gonna be getting some shots in. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, those are fire archers. Okay, well, it's a little bit of a different story, but not much.
Hidden units. An
Ah,
ambush.
with some poison darts. All right, let's send these guys out. We'll send the elephants straight this way. Our front line is breaking. It's not mildly unexpected.
Tigers, be ready! To battle!
Okay, that went poorly. I didn't actually get the jump here, but that should be fine.
Tribesmen. Fire upon them.
Because we're going to get a mean trumpet.
Our general needs our aid! Time has come!
We got the trumpet.
Do not relent. Warriors of the tribe. Steel yourselves.
I'm going to send Wotugu after the boss. We have 4 seconds on this.
I will not stay my blade!
Your ancestors are calling.
Warriors, get ready!
I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, I'm going to send the elephants after the fire archers. We'll just try and shoot down everything else. Wotugu should be breaking her.
Warriors are running! Ha!
Attend.
The enemy warriors are running. Ha! Elephants are chasing down. We'll send our chieftain. Oh, I don't know what Duosi's doing. Duosi is... We'll send everyone after this. Duosi's going for the victory point.
The time has come. Warriors, get
Let's see if we can sling down these. Zhurong is being slowly poked down.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
I think we haven't done enough here. These are my fighters that are coming back. Alright. Good job, everyone. I'm not sure why Zhurong is still sticking around. What's happening here? They're having a lovely discussion. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's nice, but it's weird.
Look, the enemy run. Craven.
There we go. This discussion is still happening. Interesting. Well, you know, bugs happen. Sometimes. We've seen that. I do worry that because we have encountered quite a few, we'll say, anomalies, that it does not bode well for our goal of, you know, winning the campaign, but we'll see what we can do. We did a good job with our elephants, 174 kills, about what I expected. Good job. Round of applause for the elephants. Wotugu put some weight in there himself, killing 95. Not bad. We're going to take replenishment here because we're low.
We have need of good fighting.
We can actually just replace those and be stronger. Are you actually going to attack me? Wow, they're actually going in. Really? Okay. Let's take them on. The AI thinks this is a Pyrrhic victory, and it is not a Pyrrhic victory. They did mention that the AI, the delegation calculator, was kind of off, not counting everything that it should be, which we have, shall we say, displayed in spade. Okay. Are we doing a three-way fight again? Because I'm not very good at those. Okay, well, we are. Okay. What if I just accept this and we go?
Warriors, get ready.
The only thing I'll change here is that we'll put our elephants together. We'll group up our elephants, 2 on each side, and they'll win the game for us. Oh, and also, one of you need to go this way. You are the non-elephant wielder. I guess we're going to go with this one. Alright, let's go. As always, the enemy will come to us, and then we'll break them beneath the endless tide. It's never gonna get old saying that, by the way.
Rally!
I'm always gonna enjoy that.
Our general needs our aid.
Our general needs our aid. No, he doesn't. He's fine. Alright, I guess we're just going. Let's go. Actually, I'll do this. This makes more sense. Let's roll. This side is a little bit more commanding, or troubled, we'll say.
Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us.
The enemy lies in wait for us. You don't say. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I don't like it. I guess we're just taking their sweet time to get over the hill. Let's roll. Straight in. No fear. Zero fear allowed. Oh, shit. Alright. We're going to back up a little bit with Newell Bachuchu. Actually, let's have him maneuver since he can. Are these javelin doors? Okay. What's Mulu up to? You can see him flashing red here. Hello.
I will not taste defeat again.
You will not taste defeat again.
Me to hear you act so crudely.
That wasn't very crude, all things considered. She could have said many worse things. Many, many worse things, but whatever.
Look! The enemy runs!
Look, the enemy runs.
Take heed, warriors.
Trust me, I am prepared for that. The enemy has been running for a long time from me. Good commentator, AI lady. Alright. Well, this has gone well. Good job, everyone. You've done swell. Again, I don't know why this was a Pyrrhic victory. I'm sure that Mulu actually being slowed or weakened by being in force stance had something to do with this in the AI's calculations. But again, I think the AI is a little broken. Which, you know, happens. It's fair. It is certainly the least offensive thing we've seen in this game. Yongfeng is... Where are my other elephants? Oh, they're over here. I guess those guys are unbreakable, huh? Here. We'll run in here, and we'll shout, and we'll call it a day. There we go. Look, the enemy run! Craven dogs. Is that it? No. The unbreakable... What is even happening here? Hello? Ting Pei. Ting Pei. Alright, well, I guess I will just let you know when we win. Oh, that was fast. Good job, everyone. Thumbs up. Decisive victory. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, video game. I'm actually having a lot of fun. I felt really bad about the Mulu campaign being, like, you know, not killed, but put on unexpected hiatus.
Nature guides
But
us
that was
to
partially because I was
success.
spending so much time streaming. Ting Pei. I am fonder of my head than I am loyal to this faction. She is friends with King Wutugu, so, you know, letting her live would probably be a good idea. She is a court noble, really. Oh, and it's Yongfeng. Isn't he a faction leader? Li Ningwen. Why does that name sound familiar? But you guys give the best stuff to kill. I might bring Ting Pei back. I feel like this name sounds familiar. She's friends with Wutugu and Duosi. So killing Duosi is probably not a good idea. We'll bring... What? Why is it saying committed? Oh. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll bring Ting Pei in.
A soldier is a soldier.
As for Yongfeng... Ting Pei is a resourceful leader. What about you? The indulgent. Oh. He would be another person that goes, like in the council, I think. What if we just bring him? Yeah, he was his own faction until Meng Huo ate him. Alright, we'll employ him, and then we'll kill you.
Yours is the quest for balance now.
The quest for balance. Ooh,
this
1200 gold.
kindness.
That's nice. The person that we moided was not friends with anyone, so I don't think there'll be too many ramifications for that.
must have power.
I hope.
To heal China.
I must have power. Literally every warlord ever. Ma Teng commanded their vassal, the Han Empire, to join the war against Big Daddy Dong. King Wutugu is a butcher, and King Mulu has shaman rights. As the Timeless Shaman King. I would hope so. Where is that? Stalker. 10% replenishment own retinue. Wow. His elephants are going to replenish super duper quickly. Hello.
Show them heat.
And goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Moving on.
Celebrate. Our victory was just.
I have a feeling. Hello. Who are you friends with? Someone I killed and someone I don't know.
Consider this a mercy.
I have a feeling that Wutugu is already capitulated. I was going to say that Wutugu is capitulating, but Wutugu has already capitulated. I have a feeling that Meng Huo is capitulating. So what we're going to do here, because Wutugu is in the picture, we're going to take our king and just ram it down mid. We're going all the way down. We're just going to go straight into the heart of King Meng Huo's territory, and we'll leave Wutugu to clean up the messes. Does that make sense? And let's get Ting Pei. Do we want Ting Pei or do we want... Actually, I need to put Yang Feng in the council or he's going to lose his mind. Here you go. What about you? Ting Pei might make a good cave lord, actually. Maybe. Let's see, shall we? We probably want a cave lord of Ba. It looks like Nuoba Chuju is still the best cave lord. Ting Pei has no effects. Alright, we'll put him in here just because of his these effects. So we probably want him in wherever produces the most crap. Is that Ba or Zongke? Zongke is pretty good. 1k. Wu Ling sitting at 1500. Wu Ling has a thing though. Yeah, okay, that helps. 900. 1,000. Huh. Ba has the potential to do a lot, but we can't claim this without, you know. Ooh, Shu. Alright. Shu's pretty good. 100% food from farming from Ting Pei. That's pretty helpful. Alright. Let's put Nuoba Chuju here. He's in our army, so, you know, he's probably not... Putting him here means we don't actually have the defense bonuses from a Cave Lord, which is a tad unfortunate, but it is the way of things. I'm actually going to spawn in Ting Pei, because Ting Pei has that one talent, this Committed, which provides 3% replenishment to own army and +1 or -1 mustering turns. So she's actually a huge benefit to our team, even though she does need a few new units. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Our victory was never in doubt.
Somehow I've the fealty of Lady Zhurong, so
All actions ripple outwards.
it would make sense that she joins my
Shall
faction.
rise above all threats.
I don't know what just happened. That was weird pathing. We probably need more frontline if we're gonna repeat our strategy here. Our frontline is not very good at the moment. We could experiment with just a bunch of axe throwers. They are shielded at units. Which is funny, right? What is this? Okay, yeah, they have very little ammunition. But I mean, the point... Let's see. They do have quite lower stats, unfortunately. Wu Ling. Ooh, the non-Zhang are definitely the best. Defensive-wise. Let's just use some axe throwers. That sounds hilarious. I don't really want these hidden vipers at all. And I don't want these guys at all. We need some frontline. More frontline. Our strategy is to run stuff over with elephants, even though we don't have a whole lot of elephants. Are these javelin throwers? Oh, they are. Javelin spear guard. Oogle axe throwers, mercenary infantry, spear, tiger. Let's replace this. These are the low level ones. Put in one of these. Okay. Javelin spear guards. Okay, this seems fine to me. And army is building. Yu Leung, Li Huan, our trusty stewards. Let's head over here, shall we? We're pretty much done replenishing, so whatever gets me here fastest. That's trespassing, though. Can I go from here to there? Guess so. Do I care about trespassing in Yangsha in his territory? Not horribly.
Attack.
Sorry. Wait, it's gonna take me 3 turns?
Marshal your reserves.
Alright, we'll just force march then. That's fine. Alright. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see. Any new trade agreements opening up? Nope. Okay, that's fair. Let's end this turn, shall we? Let's see if we can make our way into the heart of Menghuo's territory. I would be forced march with Mulu, by the way, if we weren't replenishing, which we are. We are replenishing indeed. Yingxiao would like military access. Military access. Sorry about that trespass. How do you feel about regular payments? You're pretty broke. How do you feel about... Am I okay with this? Let's see. He's at war with Menghuo. He's friendly with the Han. He's an ally with Chupan and Shizhi. So Chupan and Shizhi would like this. What does your per turn look like? If I were to... Wow, not much. Alrighty then. Here. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. This makes Shizhi happier. And Shizhi, being happier, can make me happier later on. Yuan Shao continues to vassalize. We have developed a civilized society, and a friendship is forming between Yangfeng and Nuoba Ziri. Good. The more friendships people have in this faction, the more likely they are to stay around and not get sad. Being sad sucks.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow.
Good job. You did it. I'm sure all the elephants had something to do with that. Speaking of all the elephants, we can turn on these guys anytime soon. Currently, they are providing us a number of benefits, however, so, you know, might want to hold on to that for a bit. That's a trick that we can pull out of our hats later. We can build this. I don't know what to put here. Income from commerce. -2 public order. This gives me a lot of stuff. Alright, sure. Wait, we have no commerce here. I did like the Arsenals of Guilds. Huh. Do we want this? I guess. Sure, why not? Hello, Utugu. Continue the march, my friend. Wow, look at this movement. This movement is insane. We are on a road, which helps. Always forwards. Indeed. Indeed, my friend. We only have 1 elephant in this army, which is something of mild concern. This needs to be replaced. I don't know what will replace it, though. We could try Might of the Valley again. Not a huge fan of these guys. Maybe I should be. I don't know. Wait, where's the mercenary option? Oh, mercenaries are research. That's right, duh. It's like, why can't I... Should be able to recruit anything. Alright. So we can go down this way. We can continue down this. Minus 5% corruption. Okay. 10% building upkeep reduction. Increase some commerce. Income from all sources. That's probably pretty good. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We can continue going down this line. Yep. You know what sounds great? More replenishment. You can never have enough replenishment. And anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. I think we have one more turn of the elephants. Do we feel satisfied enough to go for ox again? Tingpei might be a little mad. Did I spawn you in? I think I did. Yeah. Have this pokey stick. Have this ox. Guess this is fine. Alright, that's good. We'll go ahead and end our turn. We will probably pop the ox so that we can begin doing some upgrades. We should be fine as far as... Ooh. Making deals with Matang. And it is an expensive deal. It is probably worth doing if Matang is going to be... He's right there. If Matang is as powerful as I think he is. He has no allies. He is at war with Kong Rong and Tao Qian, Dongzhuo, and Gongsun Zan. Okay, hold on. We have a lot of food. How much is food worth to you? Let's check. Not much. Okay. Combine to 4. We have a lot of golds. What if I just... Oh, I can only give you so much. I don't have a whole lot of gold. What you do is this turn. I could have... Our income is 2,000. I think it's worth doing this, team. Because we are not going that far north. We're just not. Wow, I'm low on ancillaries, huh? Alright, I'll put this back in here. Yeah, we'll do this. How much is 5 worth again? Go up once more. Okay, 5 is the cap where it starts falling off. So let's... Like 540. Good. Let's keep dropping. 500. Good, 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 good. 485. Perfect. This will upset Big Daddy Dom, but it will make Ma Tong happy. And if Ma Tong ever decides to kill Liu Yan, then, you know, we'll be friends with our new border companion. I don't know. I'm setting up for later. Because, like I said, I have no interest in going that far north. I would like to do Ritual of the Ox, but I just realized, looking at our income, there's not much we'd be able to build anyway, so we'll just repeat the Ritual of the Elephant. And we will march forth with our king into foreign territory.
Unleash fury.
I could have ambushed here maybe, but I want to make sure I can reach this. And Wu Tugu can march forth over here. We can reclaim Jiangyong for the one true king. We don't have night battles, but this is an absolute decisive victory. So go ahead and delegate this. Our increased replenishment will help out with this. I am ignoring this. I do not like reducing replenishment, especially after we just delegated. Because delegations are usually not kind to your generals. So keep that in mind. Our replenishment's okay. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. This is a rank 3 mine, and not bad. We don't have the reform, but there's no more enemies here. Let's go with... We can build this anyway. Yeah, that's exactly as much money as we have. We do need to continue building in Wuling, but that's fine. We have 8 foods. We do have military access with Shizhi. Do we? Yes. So I can go ahead and walk around here. How do I get here? What's the fastest way here? 4, 3, this. So we'll force march our way through Shijiat's territory. Yeah, that's the plan. And we'll come up on Jandier from behind. Rogues do it from behind and all that. And I think we'll go ahead and call it a day there. Li Bao is energetic, providing even more movement range for our Timeless Shaman King. And like I said, I think we'll call it there. Going swell, going swell. It is worth noting that we do have quite a bit of income coming in from Lady Wu. And that ends... Did that deal not go through? What? Did I not accept that deal? Because I should have if I didn't. Or it might have already ended. Wow. Well, anyway. I'm very confused. But that's okay. That's fine. I was going to say that we have to keep in mind that we have a lot of income coming in from Lady Wu, but we don't. So that's not true. Not true at all. I'm going to have to rewatch that because I don't know what happens. But anyway. Like I said, the King Mulu campaign is not dead. We'll probably be trying to finish it up here over the next few days because Aria Chronicle has come to its bittersweet end. And we'll see if we can conquer all the lands of the Nanman in the next few episodes. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the people that are very interested in this series. Sorry it took so long to come back, but it is here. Hopefully we can get it done. And I hope that you look forward to that journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!